Hey,
Hey.
welcome back to 13 Days of Halloween. This is day 2.
We've got a Halloween tag for you today.
Tag, you're it.
There's a bunch of them already here on YouTube, but some of them we didn't like the questions, some of them are questions that are dumb.
So we're doing our own questions.
And we made up some of our own. Or at least we haven't seen them in tags already.
Yeah, there's probably a million Halloween tags, but we looked through some of them, picked out some of the questions we liked, and made up some of our own, and that's what we're going to do.
And we've got our Halloween decorations.
I have my pretty wig and hat.
And necklace.
And my skeleton necklace.
I don't know if you can see, I have skeleton earrings. And candy corn bow.
Which she won from somebody on Instagram.
Yep.
Which the link will be down there if you want to follow them.
Yeah.
Bam. Let's get started though.
Alright, so question number 1 is, what is your favorite part of Halloween? For me, favorite part of Halloween is probably decorating. I really like decorating for Halloween. That's fun.
Decorating, dressing up.
Doing the whole 13 days of Halloween is really fun too. Just
Yeah, coming up with different ideas for videos and different costumes and doing all. Dressing up one time is one thing, but when you dress up 10 times, it's even more fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yours gonna be dressing up.
Sure, dressing up.
Mine is decorating. Question number 2. When did you stop trick or treating?
I stopped trick or treating when I got a job and could buy my own candy. So when I was 16.
The last time I trick-or-treated was when I was 16. But I would have trick-or-treated when I was 17 had I not been with him. But I was with him, so I didn't go trick-or-treating. We took my brother and sister trick-or-treating. And we drove around in the car.
Right.
Question number 3. What's your favorite candy? Reese's peanut butter cups.
Favorite candy ever.
Our favorite candy
I didn't know
ever.
this was a question on here.
It's probably Shockers. But that's not a candy like you get when you're trick-or-treating.
No. The question is, what's your favorite candy, not what's your favorite Halloween candy. So I guess my favorite candy would be the Shockers, which used to be called Shock Tarts. My favorite Halloween candy would be anything that's like sour, not chocolate stuff.
Yeah.
Like Smarties or Sweet Tarts or whatever.
I like all that stuff too, but all-time favorite candy is Reese's peanut butter cups. What is going to be your costume this year
Which one?
for Halloween?
Mario. I will be Mario.
And I am probably going to be Toad. Toad or Princess Peach. We haven't decided yet. And then Lily is going to be Baby Peach.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Doing a Mario family theme.
Yep.
Yay.
Favorite costume ever that you've ever been?
You want to go first?
My favorite costume, I wore it multiple times as a child, was a hippie. I wish I had pictures, but I was a hippie multiple years in a row.
My favorite costume was when I was, I want to guess, somewhere around 11. And I dressed up as Jeff Gordon for Halloween. And my great aunt Pat handmade a costume that looked like his driving suit. I'm pretty sure that's before you could go buy anything that looked like a NASCAR driver.
Probably. I don't think dressing up as a NASCAR driver is very popular.
No, that's not really a big thing. But he had a really distinctive driving suit then. It was like red with the almost rainbow stripes, because everybody used to make fun of him with this rainbow, that thing. But it's a very distinctive suit that he had, and it was cool because I got to dress up as him. It was a handmade costume. That was cool. That's why it's my favorite, because it was different from anything anybody's ever done, pretty much.
Next is your least favorite costume that you've ever been.
One time I was a hobo.
Like, Not the dirty hobo we did.
No, as a child.
Who dressed you up as a hobo?
My mother. I'm pretty sure that's the same year that they ran out of candy. And so instead of turning off your light and not giving out more candy, just stopping giving out candy, they took our candy and started giving out our candy to the kids who were
Your
coming.
mother did that?
Yes, my mother and Donald did that. That was a thing that happened.
That is rude.
Pretty sure it's the same year I was a hobo.
My least favorite
Which was like
costume.
dirty clothes and some stuff on my face with a couple bugs in my hair. Like fake bugs, not real bugs. Like, what, you only had $4 for the costume? Come on. Really? Why even dress up?
My least favorite costume, I don't hate it that as much now, but my mother made me be Raggedy Ann because it was her costume when she was younger, and she forced me to be Raggedy Ann, and I did not want to, like, so much that I cried, and she promised me that my sister would have to be it one day too. My sister never had to be Raggedy Ann. To this day, that makes me angry that my sister never had to be it, and I did.
She has
But looking back,
issues.
looking back, I look cute. But I was not happy. I was probably like 6. Yeah, I think it was 6.
You know what's crazy is, for your costume, you were mad, but looking back on it, you're like, well, that was cute. Me, I wasn't mad when I was a hobo. Just looking back, that was the stupidest costume anybody could ever... Why did
We made a video on that costume.
That was different, because that was a drunk, dirty hobo, and I got to pour beer on myself.
and roll around.
In the mud. By the way, you should watch that video right here. Click that right there.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I'm saying is, when I was a kid, it didn't matter. I wasn't mad about it. But looking back, I'm just like, that's dumb. But you're like, I was so mad.
At the time, I thought it was a
And now you
dumb
look back
costume.
and you think, oh, that was cute.
Yeah. It was cute. But I was mad. Okay, next question. Question number... I don't know. Next question. Do you plan on going to a haunted house, corn maze, anything like that?
We're going to Six Flags Fright Fest, which does have haunted houses and such. We were thinking about going to a corn maze. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Now that we're probably going to Six Flags.
Yeah, because we weren't going to go to Six Flags because it's more expensive, but things fell into place to make that happen. So probably not going to go to a corn maze, although I've never been, so I think it would be cool, especially for the first time to go to one be a haunted.
I'm scared.
A haunted one at night. I don't know. I also want to go to Tribulation Trail, but I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off either. You know what that is? It's like a haunted thing, sort of, but it's like it's about Jesus and the end times and heaven and hell and stuff.
I figured that's what it was based on the name.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. They do it at Stockbridge every year. I don't know if that's going to be in the video or not, but...
Next question. Have you always loved Halloween? As far back as I can remember, I have. I really like dressing up, and...
As a kid, though, who doesn't love Halloween?
I mean...
You get to dress up and get free candy?
The kids around here, though, their parents won't buy them costumes, so I could see not really liking Halloween that much. But, I mean, they still go door to door to get free candy. And you give them a hard time every year, but really, it's not the kids' fault.
Yeah, but I only give them a hard time if they're not dressed up at all. At least, like, some kids will, like, put some face paint on or something.
Face paint or at least have a mask. But...
And get a paper plate and cut out some eye holes.
Yeah.
I'm Plague Monster.
Plague Monster. But yeah, I've always loved it.
I feel like I've always liked it.
My mom has always decorated and been into Halloween.
My mom was Wiccan, so we know that she was into Halloween.
Do you usually buy your costumes or make them? Pretty much make them, like, all of my life, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things I've been, and, like, the hobo, the Jeff Gordon costume, that was made. I was the Fonz one year, which, that was pretty cool, too. That was homemade, you know, jeans, shirt, leather jacket, stuff that just was there. I can't think of having bought a costume, but then again...
If my costumes were bought, it was probably from a thrift store.
I wouldn't have bought them. My parents would have bought them, so I don't know. But I know as an adult, we pretty much make our
Yeah.
stuff now.
Yep.
And there was a few years where I didn't do anything for Halloween because I was in a band and doing other things, so Halloween didn't matter.
Yeah. My mom has always bought, like, our stuff, like, I mean, not bought costumes, but, like, we go to the thrift store to, like, find stuff to make costumes and put stuff together. Like, my hippie costume that I was, like, I think everything from that was from a thrift store or, like, from my aunt. And my aunt is really creative, and she always helps people put together their costumes.
I think that making your costumes is cooler than buying them.
Yeah.
And some of the times when you buy a costume, some of the pieces and stuff just kind of look cheap and
Yeah.
cartoony and stupid. But if you can make it yourself, it's usually cooler.
Yeah, because...
And usually feel more accomplished.
Yeah, and, like, costumes in store are, like, 30, 40, 50 bucks when you can make a costume that looks better for that much.
The Mario costume at the store is $50,
Yeah.
and my Mario deal looks way better. You'll see
Yeah.
that in a couple of days. But my Mario
like, even
deal
if you paid
looks
full
way
price for overalls,
better. It still would be.
at
It
40
would have been the
bucks, it
same
would've been
price.
the same price, and it still looks better.
Right.
Yeah. Next question.
Moving on.
Favorite Halloween TV series special?
What's yours?
I have to agree with you. The one that we had talked about is Buffy, where they
I think it was the
become
first-
the costumes.
I think that was the first Buffy Halloween special.
Yeah, like they buy the costumes from this costume store, and then on Halloween, like everybody turns into that costume. Like, isn't like Xander running around like some army man?
Yeah, he's
Thinks he's in
military.
the army, like.
And Buffy is. I'm pretty sure she was a princess.
Yeah.
What's her name? What was her name? Willow was dressed as like a. I think she was supposed to be a sexy cat, but then was like, "Oh no, I'm going to be a ghost," and put like a sheet over her head. So for the rest of the episode, she was like dead Willow, but she was still like sexy cat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what the episode was called, but that's a favorite. Also the South Park episode.
Yeah, that's like runner-up to Buffy.
South Park episode with Korn, the band on there when they were like Scooby-Doo, and they pretty much released "Falling Away From Me" at the end of that that special as their next single off their next album. That was a really cool thing to do, and it was a cool episode. And they had Korn powers, which was retarded. That was great.
So, next question. Your favorite Halloween monster? It's really hard for me to pick between vampires and zombies.
I don't know.
Like, vampires would have to be, like, really, like, scary-looking vampires. Like, Buffy vampires, where their face, like, looks all crazy.
I don't know. Like, what are our choices? I mean, you obviously have zombies and werewolves and vampires. Are we talking any monster from any, like, Halloween movie?
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of monsters. Everything's... Most of the time, the Halloween movies are scary because there's some crazy dude killing people.
Yeah.
There's
It
no
could
monster.
be, like,
I don't know. I don't have a favorite monster.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy
Is he a
Krueger
monster?
is freaking scary.
Yeah.
Or was when I was a child.
Yeah. Nothing really is, like, that terrifying now to where you have, like, nightmares or can't fall asleep. Like, it's freaky.
I don't have a favorite monster. Werewolves are dumb, though. That's my least favorite. Can I do that? My least favorite monster is werewolves.
Okay.
So moving on. Next question.
Next question is, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Not a scary movie, but, like, Halloween movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm gonna have to go with Halloween Town, the Disney movie. I really like that movie. It's a really different idea. It's cool. Like, I haven't seen it in a really long time, but I really like that movie.
I think Nightmare Before Christmas was a unique idea. It was really cool. It also works as a Christmas movie too, which makes it even better because it takes both of the best holidays in the world and puts them together in one amazing claymation film.
It's a pretty awesome movie.
Yeah, better than your Halloween Town that I've never seen, so I can't really judge it.
I'm not gonna like go with the same answer as you every single time.
Watch all the Halloween Town you want. I don't care. I'll be watching Nightmare Before
You
Christmas.
Watch Halloween Town. Okay, your favorite scary movie,
That's really tough.
or like movie that scared you the most as a kid, I guess. Like,
I don't know. I remember one time when I was like really small. I must have been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. I was at my grandparents' house and I came out and looked at the TV and Freddy Krueger was on the screen, like close up of his
I was
face.
gonna say Freddy.
And I like freaked out, ran off crying, was like inconsolable. But I didn't actually watch the movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched like a whole like Freddy Krueger movie. What are they called? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched like a full movie, but I remember when I was little. Gosh, I was probably like 7, maybe even like 5, somewhere in that range. And I watched like part of it with a friend, and for some reason after that, we thought that Freddy Krueger was going to come out the little jets in the pool. So like neither one of us would go near the jets in the pool, and it terrified us. And like I was afraid of the jets in the pool for like a really long time. Like the jets in the pool and then like the drain in the bottom of this pool. And like to this day I still don't like just swimming over the drain in the bottom of the pool. I know nothing's going to happen, but it's just I'd rather not. I will if I have to, but I'd rather not. I'm not afraid of the jets anymore.
I remember Candyman being really scary when I was a kid.
Yeah,
too.
that was really scary. I did watch that whole thing with like Jesse.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was freaky. Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't watch a lot of scary movies when I was a kid, but what was that show called? Are You Afraid of the Dark? When I was maybe somewhere between like 9 and 12, there was an episode where this crazy looking old vampire thing came out of the screen from like a silent movie, and that scared the crap out of me.
I remember you telling me about that.
That was one of the scariest things I remember from my childhood, outside of freaking out about Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What are your plans for Halloween? Halloween's on a Friday.
I'm gonna dress up and work
Yep.
at my store,
He is going to. I will probably.
and it's gonna be really slow because people are gonna be trick or treating.
I will probably be at home giving out candy with Lily, or maybe going trick or treating with my cousins Keegan and Kai.
And the next day we're going to a Halloween party at her.
Yeah, he has a big like children's Halloween thing at his work. But then he gets off, and my mom is having a Halloween party that night, and everybody's gonna be there. My sister, not my brother. I was thinking about that the other day. He's not gonna be there because he'll still be in Ohio.
Yeah, you know, it's a long drive for a Halloween party.
Yeah. And yeah. The last question is, what is your favorite Halloween decor?
You want to answer? Or want me to answer?
Can you answer first?
Last year, we didn't make a video of this, and we really should have, but we're gonna do it again this year. We hung body parts that you can buy from the dollar store, like fingers and hands and feet. Body parts. We hung them with like twine from the trees outside our house.
Yeah, like over the driveway. The tree like goes all the way over the driveway.
Yeah, it goes way over our driveway, and we hung them all over, and especially at night, you could pull up and your lights would like hit the body parts.
Yeah.
And it was creepy. It was creepy to pull into our driveway last year, because you're just, all these body parts are hanging down, just like whoa, that's
There
scary.
was some like, I don't know if it was a Mormon guy or whatever that was gonna come like knock on our door, or they did, and then they were leaving. I think they noticed and like they never came back to knock on our door.
Yeah, and they're up and down the neighborhood all the time.
Yeah, and then after Halloween we left them up for quite a while. I think they were up all the way to Christmas.
They're like, wait a second, Christmas is coming. We probably need to get rid of the death symbols.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea. because it doesn't matter, but...
Yeah. But, that's all our questions.
So, yeah, hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button.
We're going to leave the people that we tag in the description bar down below. We're going to tag probably quite a few people. The questions will be down there, too. And,
Yeah,
like you said, like the video, subscribe, comment, share.
And stick around for the rest of the 13 days of Halloween. There's 11 more videos this year. So, stay with us. Keep watching our videos. And thanks.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!